Welcome back to another Lifeless Tuesday podcast, the podcast where we haven't recorded this in like 2 weeks. I don't really know what we're doing right now.
Yes.
Welcome back. Yeah. So, how's the new place? Yeah, it's good. I'm putting it on you. Like you're the
Oh,
one that has done more, like the last 2 weeks.
yeah. Oh my goodness. It was chaotic because we were supposed to move in on Friday, but then the people that lived here before they were given 2 days to move out. And so, like, 24 hours before they were supposed to move out, our, like, real estate agent hits them up and are like, why are you guys still here? And they're like, oh, we were given May 1st as the move out date. And then she was like, that's not right. So that was a whole ordeal. My dad got $1,000 back, so that's a
Oh,
win.
damn. Yeah, let's go W.
Yep,
Let's
and they were
go.
supposed to clean it professionally, and all they did was clean the carpets, but they didn't even clean the carpets very well because I found an X-Acto knife in the carpet. Um,
Bro. Okay, I know it's Canada, but like it sounds like you just moved to another ghetto place, bro.
no, it's not. It's just the people that lived here before. They were
We
like,
just hear gunshots outside
no,
the
they were
podcast.
the people that lived here before were artists, and like
Oh, all right.
there's paint all over the walls and stuff that got splattered and stuff. So
Like I have all my art stuff in a box. I still need to learn. Like I do not know what I'm doing with it.
yeah, and like there was they never cleaned the place before, like ever. So yesterday we moved all of like the appliances and cleaned behind them, and it was an adventure, and we saw things we cannot unsee.
Just a
And
dead
yeah,
body behind the fridge or something.
no, there was just a lot of garbage, and it was like really gross, and there was like grease that was built up over the last who knows how many years.
No, like a few months ago, we moved the fridge and you had to clean behind it. Like even just if you don't do it for a year or two, it gets so bad.
Yeah,
It's
it
out of
gets
sight,
bad.
so you don't think about those as much.
This is your sign to clean your house. But like they literally didn't clean anything.
Ah, that sucks. But at least you're
Yeah.
in there finally. After all that.
Yeah. We're the professional
Anything,
cleaners.
anything interesting happened with moving in, or was it pretty smooth? Like just bringing your stuff over.
Oh, it was
How'd
pretty
that go?
easy. We
Because
got our
we
damage
live.
deposit back, and that was a big sleigh.
Let's go. But you. Because it's not very far from where you lived before at all, is it?
No, like so
So at least it wasn't.
I live by a park, and it's just
Don't
like
dox yourself.
I'm not doxing myself. There's a bunch of parks. It's just like one of those like
Fair enough.
little parks. My dad calls it Ed Sheeran Park.
Oh, so your park. Okay, I
Yeah.
get it.
And before we lived just like right by the university, but now we just live across the park. And if I drive straight, I'm at
You're
the
at the university.
university. So like
Oh,
it's
okay. So
still
at least it wasn't like you had to rent a U-Haul and like go down like an hour's like drive to like, go to a new place.
Oh, we had to get a
'Cause I know
U-Haul because we have a lot of stuff that just a lot of big stuff.
no that you can't fit in the car.
Yeah, and
Yeah, fair.
we only have
But at
one.
least it's not a matter of like having to do like super long hauls back and forth. That's what I meant.
Yeah, we only
'Cause
had
I
to
know
do
that's
two
like the
trips.
biggest. That's the biggest stress with moving. Like I remember packing like a trailer from with my brother when he moved last year to Minnesota. It was a struggle, man. Yeah, honestly, I almost died taking that trailer back to like our place because we like parked it here for a few days. That's another story. Like we'll have a whole story about us almost dying because we have enough hospital ones already.
Yeah.
uh, that's good though. I'm happy you're finally in a new place. Like I could tell a little bit. Like not like it's echoing, but I could like tell it's how it sounds more open. You know,
Yeah, that's
I
probably
feel
because
like
I have the window open.
that, and it probably like just with time when you furnish it more and like everything's in place more, it might get better.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Like
it doesn't sound bad.
yeah, I have to have the window open because it's really hot and it's well
Oh no,
13
like
degrees, but
last I think it was the last podcast we did. Like I was sweating like the whole time. Like it was hot in my room. Actually, this week it's been cold, at least. So I feel pretty, decent.
Yeah,
I know,
well,
like,
where I
it sucks.
live is like the only place in Alberta that's gotten rain. It rained yesterday, and I think it looks like it's gonna rain again. But the rest of
I think it
Alberta
rained.
is like actually on fire. Like my
It.
mom and sister are prepared to evacuate.
Oh, like actually on fire.
Yeah, like the whole
Oh,
province is on fire,
I
and
thought
I'm
you.
I'm not even kidding.
I thought you meant like it was just like super hot. Oh, damn.
Mm-mm.
It rained Thursday here, but yeah, for once California's not on fire. Get well soon, Canada.
Well,
I don't know.
it's been so there was just like all of a sudden like it just got really hot, and it hasn't rained. It's been dry and it's been really, really, really windy,
Yeah,
and
that's not
so
a good
it's
sign.
like it's bad. There's I think as of today 103 fires across Alberta.
Oh man, like all small ones or decent
No,
size
they're
or.
all pretty. They're pretty bad. Like
Oh man,
it's like an
it's been a
apocalypse where my parents live.
it's been a while since we had a really bad fire from what I can remember. Or in our back field where we lived, there was a car that was on fire. But honestly, for California, that's nothing. But no, like giant fires that like I've seen like helicopters for like stuff in news recently.
Yeah.
I hopefully they're safe and everything gets handled there. Like I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, because
Canada's struggling.
no, because Alberta and BC, they tend to get on fire often, so nobody really like covers that.
Nah, fair. I mean that, and I know I'm not going to even, or unless it was like the insanely huge fire, or whatever. Yeah, you usually don't hear about them in other countries as much.
Yeah.
It really depends. But besides your country burning down a bit, how was the convention you went to?
Oh, it was okay. So like, if anybody went to
Oh,
the Calgary Expo, leave a comment because it sucked balls this year. It was so
oh
bad.
really?
Um,
Well, we said that like how what Kobe say was like Satan's armpit, or what did he say? Am I
um,
paraphrasing?
yeah, I
I don't know,
think
like
he did say it was like Satan's armpit
something
this
like
year.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Like I didn't know if it was just like packed and you meant like how like it is, but I didn't know if it was good or bad. I didn't really understand from it.
well, we had fun after 5 p.m. and we got there at 11 a.m. Um,
Okay, so like most of the day kind of sucked. But
well, we went, all of the events that we really, 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 really wanted to do, they all got canceled. And so
what
that,
events got canceled?
there was a
Or
voice actor we wanted to see. He canceled, the day before, but then,
bruh.
or maybe a couple days before. We hadn't checked the website in a bit.
But
But then
still, that sucks.
there was an actor we wanted to see a panel for, and he canceled probably the day of.
Oh, that's BS.
I know,
Man,
and they didn't tell
that sucks.
anybody either. Um, so like we got there at 11 a.m. We got our makeup on, get ready.
Yeah, your cosplay and everything.
Yes, and I had my prop for the first bit, and for the first, so we didn't get into the building until 1 p.m.
Was it like a
and
2 hour line or
yeah, it was
what?
packed. Um,
Uh,
and I was carrying around my prop, and nobody was paying attention to me. I was paying attention to everybody. I had Bethany and Kobe like guide me through the crowd, and then we
yeah,
got
I
to
saw like all your outfits. Like I think you sent me a few
yeah.
pictures from it.
No, like people were not paying attention. So we decided that we're just gonna go put it back in the car. And while we were waiting to get out, there was a guy that was walking beside me, and he walked in between me and Kobe, and I had the cross on my shoulder so that I could just hold it easier.
Yeah.
And he was literally not looking. I just looked at Kobe, and there was a guy in front of me walking straight through. I had to walk backwards because if I didn't, he would have walked face first into the cross. I was like,
Bruh.
how on earth do you miss this? Because it was taller than me.
I think like a lot of things are taller than you, but I think at conventions people just mentally check out
Oh
after
my
a certain
goodness.
point. It seems like, which I don't blame them, but at the same time, it sounds like hell.
Yeah,
You know?
and then there was we got back in and sat in a panel for a bit, and Bethany had a blast with that one, so that was slay. But we went because we went and left early because I was really thirsty, and this was around like 2:30 or something, and so we go on a hunt to find something to consume, and all the drinks are just all along this back wall, and so because of how many people were there, you couldn't tell if people were in a line, what line they were in, or
like
if they were just
talking.
trying to get through. And we were like, okay, so this isn't happening. So we gave up on trying to get a drink. So we hadn't had anything to drink since that morning.
Yeah.
And
no, it's inside a building at least, right?
Yeah. But
okay, so at least you're not dying of a heat stroke.
No.
At least. I guess.
But we were like we wanted to look around at stuff too, at all like the concession stands, but we couldn't because of how many people were there. So we gave up on that and went and found my sister, and then we went to go sit to wait for that actor, but then we realized, oh, he's not coming. So at like 4:30 we left. So we had a 30-minute break to just sit in a chair, and it wasn't even that crowded of a room, so it was like super nice. And we took off all like our wigs and wig caps and stuff so we could breathe.
The fact that sitting in a room was the peak of it is sad.
I know. And then, so after that, we went out to attempt to just walk around. And we did it because by like 5, everybody had kind of left. And so it was way better. And so at around
like they
6.
Oversold tickets or something.
They really did, yeah. And at 6, they, we got a drink. And my sister usually never finishes her drink. And she drank the whole thing. So, like, that... She downed it, man. So that really boosted everybody's mood. And so we were all going. And then we left at, like, 7. Maybe 7:30. So like
2, maybe 3 hours of it, enjoying it.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's one day con, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But we always went on Saturday. But I'm thinking for the future, we're probably going to go on Friday.
That or maybe a Sunday. Probably one of those would be better.
Yeah, my mom won't let us go on a Sunday, so a Friday.
This cosplay is it's Satan worship.
No, she didn't care about the cross, so I was like, okay, swag.
You know what, W.
And like, I asked my sister if she had fun, and she did. There was only one moment where I looked at her and I thought she was gonna die, but then we like just sat and chilled for 30 minutes, and then it was good. It was fine.
That's good at least, but damn, that sucks. I thought you had more fun. I didn't realize it was like ass like that.
We had fun after 4:30, so like, yeah.
We ended the day on a good note.
Yeah, we did.
Overall, it was not that good.
Yeah, but we like to look at the positives. We tried.
You didn't have that con before, right?
Oh yeah, we've gone every year since 2020.
Okay, so you've been there 3 years then, and I assume the other 2 years were a lot better.
So last year was really busy too. No, I think every year since 2021. 2021 was not busy at all, and I think that was the best year ever because it was like we still had to wear masks and stuff, so people didn't want to go.
True.
And so honestly, it was like super epic that year.
I was gonna say like the concert I went to in 2021 wasn't like as busy. It was normal. It wasn't like packed, but also wasn't like no one there. So I guess it depends.
Yeah, and to kind of make up for that fiasco, I think I'm gonna find an anime con either in Edmonton or in my parents' city because they have one this year, and I think we might do that one.
Yeah, that might be better, for at least.
Yeah, but
even
if we
it's a smaller scale one, it might be,
Oh yeah, I know. I think we might have really good luck if we go to Edmonton, but because like my cousin could come with us and stuff, that'd be fun too. But Edmonton scares me, but it's better than Calgary. So
Uh, I don't know.
I'm allowed to say
I
these
want to go
city
to.
names because they're the big cities, and Alberta's gigantic. You will never find me.
Fair enough. Uh, like I want to go to a con, but the thing is, I'm not like I don't want to say I'm not a geek. I like geek out and stuff, but I'm not so into the culture of it where I would like it would be as worth it to me,
Yeah.
like going for like panels and stuff.
Yeah,
Unless there was like in particular like a person like I was into that I knew of beforehand.
yeah, they have a lot of really cool stuff there, and we forced my parents to come with us last year, and I think they had fun because like there's something for everybody.
Yeah, I definitely I would be down to go to one. Like I'll go with you guys one day. Like if there's one that
Yes.
interests me. Like as soon as like we get our money up and not our funny up, I'm down.
Yeah, let's go. You could get
uh,
Spy Family merch and stuff. There's
I
like,
literally ordered two more the mangas. I ordered 4 and 5. I actually
ooh,
last night I read I finished off volume 3 and I read I think first chapter or first mission whatever you call it like of 4 I believe. I know what happens in all of it anyway. Like but just rereading it since the anime's not on right now.
yes, yes.
But yeah, speaking of just watching stuff, I like the last 2 weeks. I've done a few things. But I've watched so many movies since the last episode. Like I don't know if I before the last episode if I saw the first Resident Evil, but I've seen the first 3 movies. They're so stupid, but they're also so good. I like them, but they're dumb.
Yeah,
But my brother had like them all on DVD, so I'm just watching through those. I watched American Psycho. It was good. Yeah, I feel it was good, but a little overhyped for what people think of it. It's weird seeing the memes in it though, like all the meme formats, from like the movie. Yeah, I'm explaining it way too much. With that, and I watched Scream 4 and 5. I literally 15 minutes before we started recording, I finished Scream 5. Really good actually for being like a reboot type movie. I enjoyed it.
that's
And
good.
then the one that everyone's happy about, that I've been getting yelled at for like 3-4 years to watch it. I finally watched Shrek for the first time after all these years.
Yes, let's go.
I almost had to stop midway through too because it's on Hulu, but I didn't realize it was on Hulu because I didn't check. We had it on DVD from when I was a child. I'd probably seen it when I was super young, but no memory of it.
Yeah.
But I watched it, and the Red Robin, or not Red Robin, Robin Hood scene, like Fiona
Yes.
fighting him, or
Yes.
at that point of the DVD, it froze and like kept like fast forwarding like tons of scenes ahead, so the DVD is messed up. So I had to like almost had to give up halfway through, but it was a 2 disc one I have, so the other disc I put it in and fast forward it worked. So I watched it all. It was really good, and the amount of references from there that I didn't realize came from Shrek, it's impressive. Like I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I need to watch Shrek 2, 3, Happily Ever After, whatever, like the other sequels. I need to watch them eventually.
Yes.
But I enjoyed it.
Yes.
And also, the Muffin Man has to be like my favorite like quote or scene from the movie. Like I was laughing my ass off the whole time.
You have
Like,
now.
that's classic.
That's the only movie that you haven't seen that I was like, okay.
That's like there's some other movies that will get people upset. I feel like I
Yeah.
was going over some movies recently that I haven't seen, and like, I'm forgetting some of them. But there's some big ones like I haven't seen Titanic.
Neither have I.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm not going to sit here thinking because I have to like remember so many movies that I haven't seen, but I will do like a list of them, like the biggest movies I haven't seen, like on an episode in the future if people want. Oh, I haven't seen The Lion King. I know that one like surprises people.
That is
A little bit.
surprising, actually.
I don't know. Like even though I've seen like basically every post 2000 Disney movie because that's what I grew up on, and I've only seen a few classics. That
Well,
can
I grew up
remember.
on the classics because when I was growing up, when we were kids in our house, we had a TV that played VHS, and so we
Oh
had
yeah,
all of the old Disney movies on those.
we have. I think we do still, but we have like the old Disney movies on VHS and everything. But I never really grew up on VHS as much. like I was at the point where since DVD was being phased in more, and since I was watching newer movies that are coming out, I grew up on that more than anything. Because the first ever movie I saw, from what my parents tell me, is Cars, like the first Cars movie. Like that's what they
Oh,
first took me to see in theaters. But I don't know if I've seen anything like on TV before that.
I
But I
have.
grew up on basically every Disney movie
Yeah,
that's
I
come out since I was born.
when so like my family moved to where I'm from when I was like 3, so you know, not much money.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
Watching the old ones.
yeah, and watching the old
Yeah.
ones, and after a while, I think my parents just gave up on cable. Like I've never watched cable shows ever.
Really? I
Yeah,
I had cable until like a year or two ago. Like it's recent that we got rid of it, like for money reasons. So
yeah,
like I was used to cable for a long time.
we would watch movies all the time. Like we don't have the VHSs anymore, but we still have all the DVDs. Like we have a wall in our basement of just DVDs, and there's so many movies because that's
Okay, I
how we
know.
watched our media.
Okay, we talked about last episode. I remember, but I want to have like a crazy movie collection. I'm forgetting what YouTuber. I'm not even gonna try remembering, but I watched like a movie collection video, and what he did is made like his basement or some room in his house like a miniature blockbuster. Like turned the room into that. I don't know if I do that extent, but if I have my own house in the future, I want to just have like a movie room where I just have like shelves of it, like bookcases of movies, like games. I don't know. I love the idea of like physical media. I geeked out on it last episode, but I want to do that one day.
Yeah, well, my parents do that.
I don't know. Like I want to have somewhere to store it before I really get into it though. Yeah, that's like the one thing holding me back. Also being broke, but that's another thing.
A big flex that I have is we have like most of the old Barbie movies. So
I've
there's that.
I've never seen Barbie. I've never seen any of the Barbie movies. I don't
Except
think.
the Diamond Castle DVD is absolutely so broken because my sister and I would watch it all the time. And if you know, you
Oh
know.
no, that happened with a. Do you know what Speed Racer is? Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Like an old cartoon thing. I haven't even seen it in so many years, but it's like some animated thing. Whatever. When I was so young, like I don't know, like if I was a toddler or very little kid, like 4 or 5, we had it on DVD. Whatever. I watched it so much that I burnt the DVD out. Like it stopped working. Because how much I watched it back when I was a kid. But actually, I a few days ago I was almost going to watch the live action version, but we have it on DVD, but I have no memory of it. So I'll check it out because I hear it's good. I just don't remember one bit. So
Yeah.
I'm going to check that out for the first time.
Good
Uh,
luck.
yeah, thank you. I need it, I guess. Well, in other news though, how did your dentist appointment go? 'Cause I know you had that going on.
Yeah,
You
so
You've had a busy week.
here's the story. Okay, so the dentist appointment was supposed to happen this like last Monday. So like the day we moved in. So it had to be canceled for obvious reasons because that was the day we had to move in.
Yeah, you already had plans. You're
Yeah.
busy.
So
Understandable.
my uncle has been booked up. Like they told my mom that my uncle's booked until like Christmas or something, like booked up completely.
Bruh.
Yeah, so I was
Okay.
on the cancellation list. And I get a call on Wednesday saying that there was a cancellation and I can come for an appointment Friday at 8:30 a.m. and I was like, "Okay, I will take that appointment." So keep that in
Yes,
mind.
that or Christmas.
This is a
basically.
key a point in the story. Um so we leave Thursday around like late afternoon, get into Edmonton around like 8:30, go to bed early because we have to be up early.
Yeah.
Wake up early. I get to my uncle's office before 8:30 because I'm like I'm getting my tooth, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so then I am waiting. I get into the room, I'm sitting in the chair, I'm like, okay, let's go. They I think around like 9, he comes in and looks at the tooth that was made, and then they have to like paint some colors on, and then it goes in to do the final bake and stuff. And so we're waiting, and then at like 10:30, he comes back in and looks at it and like, yeah, that's good, and then says, I just got another patient um that I need to do some work on really fast, so I'll be back in a bit. And I'm like, okay. And then at 12 he comes back in and he's like, there's just someone I need to talk to really quick. Are you good to wait for a few minutes? And Kobe and I had planned to get back into where I live so that we could go to a store to pick up a figure, because he wanted to do some building and stuff, and we wanted to have a nice evening together.
Just chill, yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy the new place.
And so I said yes, but we have to leave before 1 so we could get to the store on time before it closes. And he's like, okay, it won't take that long.
He says that after it's been a couple hours of doing work on someone else.
Yeah, and then he comes back at like 12:45, and we're like puts in my tooth and stuff. It doesn't even take that long. At 1, he's like
a few minutes.
Yeah, at 1 he says, we need to make you a retainer because I forgot you had orthodontics. So can you wait like 30 to 45 minutes? And I was like, okay, because I need the retainer to wear at night so my teeth don't move around. And so we don't leave until like 1:30.
At least he actually meant the 30 or 45 minutes. He didn't say like 3 hours later.
Yeah, but during that, at one point, he said, yeah, like, sorry it's taking so long. We just kind of squeezed you in where we could because you're in town. And I was like, what? No, this is my appointment. What do you mean? And so I told my mom that, and she said that she'll talk to my dad about it. I was like, okay.
Oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got there. We were there for like
a long week.
We were there for like 4 hours, just sitting and waiting. And at like 10:30, my phone died. So yeah.
Like even like the biggest procedure I've got done, wisdom teeth, I'm in and out of there in 20 minutes.
Well, the thing is, it shouldn't have taken that long because what was done.
The procedure itself is quick.
What was done is all he did was he had to just cement it to the back of my front tooth. That was it.
So it wasn't that much. Yeah.
No, it really
and
wasn't.
Then the retainer.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I was like, oh, okay. And like, the upsetting part about it too is I was originally gonna get this tooth before Christmas. But then some stuff came up, and he just literally just canceled on me. And I was like, okay. And
get a dentist close to where you live, please.
Well, I can't. That's the thing. He's a prosthodontist, and there's only a few in Alberta.
I'm lucky. Like, I don't need a specialty like dentist at all. I just get general stuff whenever I could check up or my wisdom teeth. I have one, even less than 20 minutes from me. Like it's close. So like I never had to worry about that when I get one done at least.
Yeah. Kobe was in shambles, and it's a 4.5 hour drive, closer to 5, because we have to stop in rush hour in Calgary sucks. So yeah.
You guys just need a week where you could just go into a coma and just do nothing.
I'd love to, but school starts tomorrow.
Oh yeah, your summer thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good luck. I'll see you next month.
Yeah, because it's done in June, so.
Yeah, at least it's not too long, but I feel bad for you.
I'll make it. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe this is the last episode of the podcast, guys.
No, it's not. It's good. The summer, semester is gonna be way easier.
Yeah, you only have one class, right?
2.
Oh, the two. I thought it was only like the. I have a world memory.
I've only been talking about the one because I'm excited for the one. But the
Okay,
other
that's why
one's.
I'm thinking it's only one.
Yeah, the other
Yeah.
one's statistics, and nobody likes statistics.
No one likes math. You're weird in general for liking any
No,
math.
no, 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 no,
Okay.
no, no, no. Statistics
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a
yes,
whole
yes, yes.
different thing. Like, I hate
Just feel math in
statistics.
general. Math in general is just it's hell.
Oh, no.
I stand by my statement.
Calculus is easy. I cannot grasp statistics.
Listen to yourself. Calculus is easy. Maybe I'm just stupid.
No, I'm just science brained.
No,
And
I cannot grasp a lot of math. It goes in and out. Like I do not like I retain it. I guess.
yeah,
Like
I cannot understand statistics and probability. Like, you can't you can't you can't calculate that. You just can't. Huh.
okay, this is gonna sound insane. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how to do that, and I think I would not know how to if I even tried. But statistics and probabilities, that would be math I'm more interested in for like the use of it, you know. But like, I don't know. I just in general, I hate math at this point. I can't wait to never have to do it
I
again.
I don't understand it, like, period. Like, it's so bad. Most I feel like most people that don't like math are actually, like, they like probabilities and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's just me being a nerd though. Not even school wise, just like I don't know. I like statistics of things. So that's why I have interest in it. If I'm not going to go learn it, but if I did, that's I can see why I would. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I had to drop it because I was taking it last, like, in the spring semester, and I had to
Mm-hmm.
drop it to save my GPA because
It was not going well.
it was not going well. It's not going good.
Nah, I get that. Um, for me though, like, I guess we'll go over a few things that I did this week. Not many, but I finally got a haircut. Or I'm saying finally. I got one like March. And I wasn't like desperately needing one, but my parents were getting it, so I thought I'll go to just so like I'm on like the same like time pattern, whatever. Basically like go
Yes.
because we usually go every 3 4 months for a haircut. So I got it. I'm happy with how it looks. Like I'm actually clean shaven for once. It's weird. I have a
Oh my
mustache.
goodness.
I actually like how it looks. I like the scruffy look I have like with facial hair, but also I'm good clean shaven. It's both ways, you know.
It's
But
like,
I got short hair, and the crazy part is we walked away. You usually go to a haircut and pay money for it, right?
mm-hmm.
I think that's how it works there. We walked away with $200 from there, so there's that.
how how did that happen?
Okay, so I'm not going to get into all the specifics of this in general, but right, you know some of this, but on the podcast, like my dad, he has a lot of medical problems. He's had a lot of problems for basically my life. I was gonna say the last decade, but like more or less like decade and a half, closer to 2 decades, if anything. But he was doing really bad back in like December or like the last few months of the year, and then I was in Utah, but they went to go get a haircut there. He was doing really bad. She saw like he could barely sit down, like basically. But she gave him some money, like help out, like whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And then okay, that was that. And then we went back, Thursday. Yeah, the driving there though, the rain was so bad, bro. Like you could not even see like 2 cars ahead of you, with how like much was coming down. But we went there. She did the same thing. She literally put it in his hand, wherever, and went shh, like hush money or something.
Oh.
Like she's a really like he's been going there for like before I was born. So like he's been going there like 20-ish years easily,
Yeah.
But like we've always went there. I've went to like one other place in March just because we didn't want to make the drive down there. It's like hour and a half, 2 hours down there. But she did that. It's like she's really nice about it. It's like just he's like so perplexed on why she did it. Like at least last time it's like he was sick, but he's doing better now. Like way better comparatively. It's like, like it's funny. We went there, paid for a haircut. Like we end up like walking away with my like. Bro, I don't think that's how it works.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. But no, it was nice. Like I feel good with my haircut, so we did that. came home. Well, I tried Prime, like that energy drink water thing,
Yeah,
like
it.
Logan Paul, I guess I didn't try the water one. But my mom where she works, like she is at school, whatever. I'm not trying. I need to not dox people. I need to be careful. But there's enough schools in the world. Find me. Don't. But seriously, like the kids there, like they saw a Prime bottle, talking about it, like asking her if she's tried it, whatever. So she wanted to try it. We were going to get the water one, but they only had like the blue raspberry and like some white flavor. Wasn't really interested in those. I got the red one. Like was it I'm forgetting what it's called, or what's fruit punch or something, whatever it's called. The energy drink. I don't really care for it. It reminds me of like a bad Rockstar. I had a sip of it. My mom kind of agreed. We have it sitting in the fridge, but we got that. Yeah, that was about it on Thursday. We just got home and like relaxed because we were out of it. And then yesterday, we have another food topic. You guys haven't got any of those in a while, have you?
No,
Like,
I haven't.
totally not. Totally like we haven't had one every single week. I don't know. Do you have Golden Corral up there? Though?
I have no
You know
idea
that
if
is.
we do.
It's like a buffet. Yeah, it used to be like my favorite place for the longest time. We have not been there in like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, there's one up here. It's just pandemic, obviously,
Yeah.
but they were going downhill. But my dad's friend, shut up, OneDrive. I don't care that I'm not signed in. Sorry, but we went down there because, or to there because my dad's friend came up, took us like a lunch, dinner, whatever. So we tried it. It was decent. It definitely used to be better. But I got so full, bro. I had some fried chicken, mac and cheese, 2 biscuits, a roll, a slice of pizza, and a cupcake. Which honestly, I feel like that isn't even too bad for a buffet. But I was full.
Yeah, that sounds busted. I haven't been to a buffet in a minute. It's been a very long time. Oh my goodness.
No, no, same. Like the last time was at Golden Corral. It wasn't even the one up here. I don't think. It was like another with some family. Like I flew a little farther down, but they went downhill. I always used to I loved getting there. They had like I don't say rotisserie chicken. I guess it kind of is like whatever that type of chicken. It was so good, but I don't even know if they have it anymore. I didn't see it when I went, but I went there. I enjoyed it, but man, my dad and my dad's friend talked for so long. You know how it is when parents and like their
Oh,
friends they start talking.
I
Like we
do.
went there, like it was like 3 hours, which honestly I didn't mind. I was tired and everything, but it was a good 3 hours of us being there. So it was a good bit. And then he came home and stood for like another 3 hours. But I was up here like that, not like that mattered to me. But it was nice seeing him too. Like I love seeing him. But I went there, So Golden Crow, a little mid, but you're still decent. No, I'll take it. That's my review of Golden Corral. It's like
Excellent.
a Golden Corral has to spawn somewhere. It's like they're just in random locations. That's like what everyone agrees with. uh, Other food news though, I don't know. I went to the mall and got Wetzel's pretzel
Oh, I
like a few days
love
ago.
Wetzel's pretzels. We don't, because I'm from a small city. We didn't get mall pretzels until like 2021 or 2022, but it's not
Wait,
Wetzel's pretzels.
they didn't like exist until like 2020s. For like Canada or like where you are.
Where we were.
There's 3 Wetzel's pretzels in the mall that we went to.
My
I
guy,
went up here.
my guy. The population where I grew up is like 60,000 people.
I'm sure most people out of the 6,000 still enjoy mall pretzels. They
I
need to
know,
win the
but
game.
they didn't. I would that the mall I grew up with didn't have mall pretzels, and like the food court was depressing, honestly.
Honestly, the food court at the one I'm at, like, it's okay, but also like they have a Subway in there. It is so overpriced. It sucks. About
Mhm.
that. But no, I just got it because I was craving it. Me and my mom got some. Like they're filling too. Like
I
I forget
Oh
how
my
filling they
goodness,
are.
I love Wetzel's pretzels. We don't have a Wetzel's pretzels in the mall where I
What
live
about
now either, but we have a
do you have
pretzel
the
place.
Auntie Anne's? Do you have that one or no?
No, I don't think so.
Like there's only one I I remember. There's like one that was like linked with a Subway, like a Walmart or somewhere like some like other grocery store. Those are good. They are incredibly salty. Like they do not go easy on salt. But just mall pretzels in general, like I don't think there's anyone out there that like hates mall pretzels. Like they're good.
They are
Like
good.
I
Oh
didn't
man.
like what places do you have up there? Like is it just like local ones for mall pretzels for the most part?
I
Or
don't know. I think
is there
the
a
one
chain?
that's where my parents are is the same one that we have here. I don't remember what it's called, but
No, okay. Like
y-
it's really Wetzel's and Auntie Anne's up here. Like the only ones I see.
yeah, you got to keep in mind that like uh Alberta only has two huge cities that get all of the like stuff that people,
Anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
the companies that are run in the states feel like
Companies or like
is
events.
yeah feel
Yeah.
like it's worth it to put a building like to put
No,
like
that's
something
fair.
in there because you have to pay for a space, and if you're not getting any
Yeah.
business you're losing money, so like what's the point?
Which it's bad and good for you guys because like it's nice. I feel like just having like a small city where it's like everything's like more local and just like it seems like a cool vibe. But you do miss out on stuff. It's a double-edged sword.
Oh, we
I
don't,
feel.
there's nothing local. There's like, I think there's a couple local restaurants here, but I don't know if there's any local restaurants where I'm from. I could be very wrong,
Oh
but
really?
I don't
I
think
was
there
I was
is.
assuming you meant like just not like any like corporations like big brands or whatever. I thought you just meant like local owned businesses and stuff.
No, like
It's just empty.
it honestly really is. There's not much choice for dining out to eat, and
Fair enough.
like where I'm from, the only food delivery service they have is Skip the Dishes. That Uber Eats is not in that part of Alberta yet.
Bro, and Uber Eats isn't that just people that sign up for it too to
Yeah,
do it?
yeah, that's like it's just it's not there.
I, again, I say this on different episodes. I'm more convinced Canada is in a real place every episode.
Well, it's just the parts where I'm from
It's just
because
where you
it's like
live. Yeah,
you haven't grown up in a small city, and
I did. Or okay, I grew up in a U.S. small city,
yeah, that's
but
what I'm
not.
saying. Not a Canada
Yeah,
small city.
no. Like we have like normal brands. We have decent stuff up here, but it's a small enough population. But our small population is still bigger than some of the bigger places there. I think,
Now,
like or on like par with them at least.
now this will blow your mind. Where Kobe grew up, uh, there were only 800 people.
That honestly doesn't sound crazy to me. Like there's super small towns here too. I know that's how Canada is. You've told me. Like
Yeah.
the biggest places there, like in like Alberta, are a small town here, like in like size or population.
Now, riddle me this, my guy.
Okay, calm down, Riddler.
how how far do you have to drive to get to the big city?
uh, okay, like we have like I'm not trying to like dox myself either. We have like some like decent cities that aren't like huge, but maybe a little bigger than us or on the same size, close, like within like 30 minutes, whatever. I
Okay,
think
wait.
it's an
How
hour or two. Like it's like 2 ish. It depends on traffic, like a 2 to 3 hour range, depending like on the day, to like L.A. area. So
okay.
like not too far off like of anything crazy, like a big city.
How far do you have to drive to just get to a city that has at least like 1 million people in it?
I don't know about because I'm not sure the populations on the cities around me, but probably an hour at most.
Yeah.
Like maybe a little less, depending what direction we go. But uh, I want to say a few places I have in mind, but I'm not doxing myself.
Yeah. Where
And also, I just don't know what the population is either. No, it's not. Like we're not far away from stuff, but the city I am in is small in comparison to other places.
yeah.
It's empty, I guess is the way to say it, but nothing compared to Canada. But also, that's the cool thing about Canada. You have a lot of nature still because you don't have
Oh,
everything filled
it's
in.
all
It's
burning
not like
right
LA.
now.
Okay, true. You did have nature.
Yeah,
But like, it's not like you walk every single step, like or everywhere you look at it, that is, you don't see like a building. Like you have more open like land there, which is nice.
Like a lot
Yeah.
of open land actually. Where I grew up, I had to drive 5 hours if we wanted mall pretzels.
Just okay, no, like that. We have the mall we have is small but decent. Like we have like GameStop, Barnes and Noble, Macy's, Hot Topic, Spencer's. I'm forgetting other stores in there, but we have decent stores in it, and that's 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes, like in that ballpark away from us. So we have stuff like that pretty close
Malls,
by.
yeah, malls in the
Yeah.
States are also a little more busted than malls in Canada. The
Really.
best mall in Canada, well, I haven't been to that many. Actually, I've only been to like three. um,
I've probably been to 3 or 4 malls in general. Like, I went to one in Utah when I was visiting my girlfriend there. There's the one close to us. One a little farther down. I feel like I've been to like 1 or 2 others, but like I have not been to that many malls in general. Just the ones that like we have, you know.
yeah, the one that everybody knows about in Alberta is the West Edmonton Mall, and that's the one that I've been to a lot because it's gigantic.
Honestly, I miss going to the mall, not even just to buy stuff, but a mall is just a good vibe. Just go like hang out with a friend or someone and just go look around stores or just hang out. Like that. That's one of the best places you go hang out. I
Oh
think.
yeah, I still do that all the time.
I want to see one of like the like malls there when I visit. Now I'm curious,
I shall take you. I'll
but
take you to the
like
one where I live
like the one
now.
I have even up here for being a small one, we even have a movie theater like attached to it. So like
Oh
I
yeah,
know
so
it's
so do
definitely like
we.
okay. I was gonna say I don't know if like the ones out there do or if it's just us
It
getting lucky.
depends. It really
Or
depends. Like, the one where I'm from, it's the movie theater is just chilling by like a
yeah,
Staples. I think it's its own
it's like
building.
right next to like the exit or like entrance where we look at it for the mall. It's like it's attached to it, but also you can't enter it from the mall. You know, it's like next to it, I guess.
Oh, the one that we
But
have, it you have to enter it through the mall.
there's one like farther down that's that way, but at least the one up here is like just side by side.
There's only two movie theaters where I live right now, and where my parents are, there's only one.
Honestly, I don't even know how many. There's one that we always go to, like the mall one. That's our like go to. We haven't been to the movies in a while, but our usual go to. There's one that we called the Dollar Theater back in the day. It wasn't actually a dollar, but it was super cheap. It's basically after a few months after movies like out of rotation as much in like most movie theaters, like the main ones. It's like the like cheaper alternative, like when the movie's older, and we go see it like if we haven't seen it yet. But they shut it down during the pandemic because obviously couldn't survive. But it was cool, like just a small movie theater that you could see like cheaper prices. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, let's see though. Oh, I also got a ticket to see Paramore though. I'm excited about
Ooh,
that.
that's cool.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. See them. I'm forgetting the date. It's like July 27th or something. I'm seeing them with my girlfriend in Utah, so I'm excited for that. Like I've been wanting to see them for a while. They're like, we talked about in the, even though I consider it our worst episode, episode 2, I think, when we talked about concerts and everything. Paramore's like the biggest act that I want to see still that I haven't got to. There's like a few others I'd love to see, of course, but they're like my bucket list one. Like I hope we get some good songs, or I think no matter what, I like everything from them. But still, I'm excited for that.
Yes, that'll be
So
fun.
yeah, I'm trying. I don't even know who's open, or I know who's opening, but I don't know of them as much. Like the Lindas and Foles, like FOALS or something. But I'll have to check them out. I'm excited. So yeah, we're going. Like we have multiple things planned where we're going to have to record in advance again. Like our schedules are a little scuffed right now, but that's still a bit out. It's end of July, early August.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be like out in Utah.
I'm chilling for a hot minute, so we're good. It's good.
Don't you? No, you said like in a week or two we have to do it again.
Oh, next
Thought.
week. Because I'm
We're chilling next week.
because my sister's grad is next weekend, so I gotta peace out for that one. And that's when I'm getting my
Don't
haircut, which I'm
don't
hyped
say we're
for.
chilling then.
I'm
I hate you.
my bad, my bad.
Uh, speaking of haircuts, I kind of like brushed over after I said about that. But yeah, you have a haircut coming out or coming out, coming up.
Yes,
your
I'm
your
gonna
haircut's coming out gay.
probably after I tell you what I'm gonna do, you're gonna be like, oh yeah,
You getting like
okay.
are you getting the super short like haircut?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it short, way shorter than it
Typical.
is now. It's driving me bonkers, and
uh,
I'm still gonna do the wolf cut, obviously. Like Kobe was like, "Are you still gonna have a wolf cut?" And I was like, "Do you even know who I am?" Um, but I wanted to get some color in my hair, but I was like, I like my red hair. I don't want to ruin that, and so I was like, blonde. Gonna put blonde in it. So we're just
blonde.
launching blonde into my hair in random spots. It's gonna look epic.
Uh, like, you excited for it though?
Yes, I
When's the last? Like, how long do you go without haircuts? Like, when was the last time you got one?
well, I went to someone here, but she just didn't cut my hair the same way that my hairdresser has. So like my hairdresser,
No, like,
I've been
having a
going,
usual place to go to is the best.
yeah,
Because you know you're gonna
and
get treated right.
well, and because my parents will pay for it if I go there. So like,
Fair enough. Like I went to in March Sports Clips. Do you have that there? Do you
I
know
don't
what that
think
is?
so. I have no idea.
It's a haircut place where they have like sports playing on the TV, whatever. I need a different place to go to because my hair was it was like 6 months of no haircut because I missed out going like since I was out of state. It was a mess,
That is
but whether it was nice, you know, like like put hot like towels on my face like when washing it. I got like a massage gun like since like it was my first time there. They gave me like the deluxe package, whatever. It was relaxing. You know what? I hear sports clips ads on Spotify a lot. Sports clips sponsor us, please. Even though I've only been to you once, and I still will go to my regular.
my hairdresser. She just does it out of her basement, so like it's personal.
Ah,
Um,
no, it's like the place we go to is just a small hair salon. Like so, it's a small scale thing, and I prefer going there too.
yeah,
But,
my like so we've been going to her since I was a kid, like since I was in elementary school.
oh man, no,
So
I've been going there same. Or there's one other place we used to go to on occasion, but I've been going there since I was a little kid too. So it's like my whole life.
yeah, so like she knows me and she knows my sister and she knows what we like and what we want with our hair.
Yeah.
And
No, that's
because
cool
what I
though.
want to do with my hair, I've done it before when I was like 16, the kind of way I want the blonde put in, so she'll know exactly what to do.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Like honestly, I just say like okay, just like I don't even have to say much. Like I get the same haircut roughly every time, so it's easy to go in there and get it done. Like that's what's nice. I don't have to try saying like oh, I want this, this, this. I just you know what I like.
Yeah,
That's what's nice about it.
my hair right now, so because I got the wolf cut going on, it grows. My hair has always grown really fast, but now that there's layers, it has room to breathe. It is growing so fast and it is so thick and there is so much hair. And so I'm gonna cut it all the way up to like uh, below my chin probably because I still
Have
want to
you
have a
had any?
wolf cut. So
Yeah. Have you had any like crazy haircuts or like experiences really? I
no,
have like I don't say I have a haircut experience, but like I have an embarrassing one of my hair, what my hair used to be. I think you know it. Yeah.
oh, I have a lot of embarrassing haircuts.
Oh, if they necessarily have bad haircut, I basically had like I don't know if it was full on an afro, but basically an afro until I was like 13, 14, like in that range. I think when I finally cut it short. I just
Slay.
had. Have you seen any old pictures? I might have showed you years ago, like when I was a kid. I don't know,
Maybe.
but like my hair was so long. Like it was like I still have curly hair, but it was just like a super long like curly hair that just went up and to the side. Like it was giant. But I finally changed it at like 14, I think, and that, like around that age. And I've
Mm.
had short hair since. Dude, like those are pictures that are never getting out there.
My when I was a kid, I was always cutting my hair up to like my chin and stuff.
Yeah.
So I have always had really short hair, and then for some reason, when I was like older, I was like, I want to have long hair, and
the opposite of what I used to be. Like I liked my long hair for like so long when I was a kid, but then I was like, I want short hair. I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like how it looked.
But like when I first was getting my long hair coming in, I had like layers and blonde highlights. And I kind of looked like a middle-aged woman with my haircut. It sucked.
It looked like your name was Karen or something.
Yeah, it was. I didn't want highlights. My mom wanted me to have highlights so that I could have like my hair be lighter because it's not blonde. But then I was tired of that, and then I was going through puberty, and I was like, because I've had highlights my whole life pretty much because we've been going to the hairdresser forever. And I was looking in the mirror and I was like, my eyebrows are red. So then that was around the time when I was 16. So it was after I had side bangs with a lot of highlights in my hair and purple. So that was.
I wanted you purple hair.
That was a moment, to say the least.
It was a slay moment.
Yeah, and because the purple was fading out, I remember it was like at the end of grade 11. I was like, I want to figure out what my hair color is. Let's go. And so she went underneath my hair, like on the bottom, and color matched it. And what do you know? It was red. And so I've been like, because she dyed it a darker red than what it was because it was underneath my hair where the sun doesn't shine. And in the winter, when my hair isn't being saturated by the sun, it does look like it's blonde. But then when the sun, like in summer, my freckles come out like crazy, and then my hair is in the sun all the time, and like the roots and everything is red. So it's pretty
ginger lifestyle.
Pretty much, because I don't go outside in the winter. Why would I? But I really
ginger lifestyle.
Yeah, I don't have orange red hair. I don't even know how to describe it. But my eyebrows are red, so.
You have hair. We'll leave it there, I guess.
Yes.
Unless you go bald, who knows?
Who knows? But the last time I dyed my hair, because I've been going with a whole bunch of different shades of red, just because I can.
Yeah. You're experimenting with it.
Yeah, and this last time I got my hair dyed, it was like, honestly, the perfect color. And we were like, oh my goodness, this is it. And
nailed it.
And it faded out literally to my hair color. And I was like, whoa, let's go.
I haven't had too many haircut experiences. I had, like, this is why any picture out there, well, I don't even post old pictures of me, but, like, the oldest pictures you will ever find of me online is, like, 14, 15. And that's even if I, like, have those out anymore.
Yeah, my mom posts all of the pictures of me, so all of the hair.
Oh, no, I've seen her Instagram account before.
Yeah. So, like, if I want to find all the pictures of my embarrassing haircuts, I can.
There's a few, actually, there are some pictures of me, like, with my, old hair, obviously. Like, my mom, and, some friends and stuff, but it's all, like, private accounts. So, like, I'm safe. I'm balling. I've seen her account pop up, like, I don't remember if it was suggested or something, like, back in the day. Like, I've seen, like, old, like, pictures of you before.
No!
A few of them, I think.
I don't
remember them as much.
I show them because I'm not really embarrassed. I'm like, that's who I was. I liked my hair. Doesn't really matter. It was embarrassing. I was
ashamed of myself, like, every week. I was like, how was I like this last week? Fine, then
Me?
next week, same thing.
Me too.
So I'm kind of just that way. It's like, you know what? Erase everything before. I only exist now. The past is not real. I've been getting a coffee a bit. Disappointed in myself.
You're what?
I'm getting into coffee, like, a bit. I'm disappointed.
Oh my goodness. Now. Oh my goodness. Who are you?
I don't know. Again, the past isn't real. Like, my mom, like, had some leftover coffee because they have coffee every morning. They're adults. Typical adult thing. But there's some leftover. She's been making iced coffee, She didn't want to finish it, so I just had a little bit of it. I liked it, how she made it, and I've just been doing it because I have no energy drinks right now. And so like every few days, I'll just like get a glass of like the iced coffee. She'll like have some in the pot from the the morning, put some in the fridge, you know, do it how she does with like her creamer, where I know nothing about coffee still, and I have that. I was really sipping on it throughout the podcast.
My
It's good,
goodness.
but I do not understand how people. Or I'm having it early in the day because of us recording early ish. I do not understand how people start their mornings off with coffee though. Like even with energy drinks, I can't just say, "Oh, I'm waking up. I sure want to down a Red Bull right now." Like no.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
I just don't get needing caffeine like a second you're up. Like I get it, but I don't want to like drink stuff that early. Like, I'd rather
Yeah,
have it in the
because
afternoon.
if you
Like
drink
as an
it,
extra boost.
yeah, if you drink it as soon as you wake up, your body needs it as soon as you wake up. But I
Yeah.
find that if I don't have caffeine as soon as I wake up, I have more energy later in the day
No, that's
because
what
I don't crash.
this month I'm trying to back off on soda because like I've done it before, but I've been at the point like the last few months where I'm kind of I'm not relying on it, but I'm used to having it like every day. Just have a can of soda or whatever. So I'm trying to go a month or so without it, just not be used to it, just so I'm not having it all the time.
Yeah.
Even though, or the one I was having like orange soda. That's no caffeine, but still I'm just trying not to like rely on it like with having it for like meals and stuff, like or with whatever I eat. But there's that. I'm trying to think what else has really been going on. Like it's been a pretty chill week for me. Like right, I went over a few things. I want to try. I'm going to hopefully try getting back into exercising. Like I'm going to say
Ooh.
that just so like, I okay. Last year I was doing really good with exercising, like doing it like 6 days a week. Nothing crazy, but just at home workouts, wherever. Trying to get in more in shape more. I got sick. I don't even remember what month, but I got sick in 2022. So like I got backed off. It threw me off. Then I went on my trip to Utah, and got thrown off there for a week. And I was it's ever since then like this year I've been struggling getting back into it because I got sick this year too, so that threw me off. Like I've been struggling to get back into the like routine of it. So like I'm saying it now. If you don't mind, hold me accountable to it.
I will.
Even just a few days of the week. That doesn't have to be 6 days, but something. Like I'm hoping next episode I could say that I did better. Like I actually worked out a bit. I just
Bro.
want I just want my energy back more.
Yeah, working out,
That's,
if you do light workouts, it actually does make you feel more energized. But if you're if you're like
no,
me and
that's what I
trying to get
noticed.
muscle, you're gonna
Oh
feel
no, no, like
tired all the time.
I feel well. I do night. I was doing night workouts a lot. I got tired out. I didn't mind it though.
Yeah.
What I was doing, I did like I don't remember the order, but usually like arms, abs, legs. Like just and repeat like arms, abs, legs. Like you do like 2 a week basically of them. It did decent for me, but I need to get used to it again. I have a workout mat, some workout shoes. I need to get into it again. Like
Yeah.
as soon as you're like I say a few weeks into it and it's routine, it's easy enough because you don't want to break your routine. But
Yeah,
starting
and
it up is a bitch.
yeah, and
And I
sometimes
hate it.
it's not just routine, but it's also like discipline because there are
Yeah.
days where I'm like I do not feel like going to the gym and I'm like, but I need to, and
No,
then I
that's
go
me.
to
Like
the gym and then I
even if I
feel
put it off tons, I was like, yeah, I don't care. That's 9 o'clock or almost 10, wherever. I'm gonna get my workouts in, or at least as much of them as I can, because I need to stay on my routine. I need to hold myself to it. But when you're not doing them at all, it's easy to say, oh, what's another day of not working out?
yeah, for real. My
So I'm
genetics
hoping I could get back into it.
my genetics are absolutely insane. You cannot tell that I have any muscle. And I was like, dang, I got nothing. And then I flexed in the mirror and I was like, oh my shoulders are going crazy right now. I
I did
That was
notice
wild.
my arms. I noticed it a bit because I feel like out of all my workouts, the most intensive ones. Not saying they're anything crazy, but it was arms. Like probably the hardest workouts I was doing. Uh, Never really noticed my legs, my abs. I don't have abs, but like I guess I saw like it was okay, but like nothing crazy because I wasn't doing anything that was like making a big difference. When I was working out. Like I'm hoping, because today's Sunday, we're recording this. I'm gonna try doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe I'm thinking 5 or 6 days, and then have like Sunday as a rest day.
Let's
That's my goal
go.
right now.
Let's do it together.
Yeah, I'm down. Like I could show you like or I could tell you after we end the recording. Like I have it somewhere in my notes. We could go over it. But comment section, hold me to it. I'm hoping next week I could for the next episode that I actually held myself to working out a decent amount. It
Next
was even just a
episode.
starting point.
Next episode, you will be absolutely shredded.
Last time on another Lifeless Tuesday, or on the last episode, whatever, like that,
Yeah.
that anime intro. Like that. Oh, okay. Last topic. Just it's quick. But did you ever watch Stampy growing up? You know Stampy Longhead.
No.
I don't know if you. Okay, like this is for like all the OG people watching him growing up. Well, Lovely World is ending. Like, and that probably means nothing to you, but it's like he has like 800 episodes of it, bro. I've not watched him in so long, but I saw like a tweet pop up on. I think someone reposted it, but he announced how. I think he just did episode 800. He's in like ending it this year, like some semi soon. But like, bro, I was watching that like 7, 8 years ago.
Dang.
Like, it's weird. Like, it's like the Minecraft YouTuber I grew up with the most. It's like, you know what? I'm just glad he didn't like go insane. Like every other Minecraft YouTuber I grew up on is like arrested or like just spiraled. Like him
Yeah.
and like Dan TDM are like the only ones that like are decent still. I feel like Sky does Minecraft, Popular Mo's like forgetting a few others, but like there's so many of them have the stuff that came out with them. Their channel died or they just went downhill. Like thank you Stampy for staying decent. You're like that's my childhood. Like, but seeing how it's ending soon, I want to start like a Minecraft server or something up so bad. Like I have that like urge to like grind Minecraft for 2 weeks and then never play it again for a year. You know?
Yes.
Like that yearly urge.
I'll play Minecraft with you after I get a new desk and maybe
True.
a sparkling water so I don't die from motion sickness.
We should do like a Minecraft server one day. Like we ever like have the capability. My computer cannot handle it though.
Oh.
Like, my computer, the specs, it cannot run Minecraft, like, or it can run, like, beta Minecraft, like, the very early updates, but you put anything, like, where are they even at, like, 1.19, something, wherever they're at, like, the new updates, it cannot run it, bro. It struggles. But we have a good PC setup and stuff, we should do a Minecraft server, or even just, screw it, you guys want Minecraft Let's Play? We'll, Minecraft challenge. Beat the Ender Dragon before PB passes out for motion sickness.
That you.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to speedrun it.
Just be like Dream minus every controversial thing he's done. I don't know. He has controversy every week.
So do I.
With what? Being compared to another celebrity each week that you look like?
Yes.
Well, no, like I want to do that. So maybe Minecraft one day. Maybe not. Who knows? Let us know in the comments. But I think we'll wrap it up there unless you have anything else you want to say.
No, I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. You go do that. If you like the podcast, like if you're on YouTube, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever. The typical YouTube spiel. If you're on Spotify, follow and download. If you're on Apple Music, you don't exist yet. We'll eventually get on Apple Music. It's not even that we have trouble with it. We just haven't tried. it's an ongoing joke at this point. We just don't care about Apple. Even though you use it. But we'll see you guys next episode. Thank you for listening, and see ya. Bye.
Bye.